What's up, you guys? Welcome. So this is episode, I believe, 18 of Baddies. So I'm doing a little recap here. Hopefully I won't be on here too long. So anyway, the episode starts off with Biggie getting somebody took off on Biggie. Somebody like hit her or whatever. I feel like it's this lady who was already watching the other two girls walk in. Again, like I said in my last review, clearly it was a motherfucking setup. Biggie walked in by herself. The only person that didn't know they was gonna get attacked was Biggie. It seemed like everybody else knew it. Nobody didn't look surprised. But of course, it's like, oh, make sure the camera is on me so they can show that I ran towards the fight. You don't see nobody doing shit. None of that. So I see Island Boy right here. I guess he was at the club with them or whatever. He was outside. You can see Island Boy as they walking out. That it's not us. They attack y'all. And see, the thing is that Houston, it's crazy how none of them want to jump up and do anything. And that's the reason why I feel like the guy told him to get out. You could tell the owner, the guy with the hat, he was like, get out, get out, get out. You could tell he the owner of the place or whatever. He told him to leave. Because these girls can end up fighting, like, I forgot where they at. But these girls can end up, like, fighting a whole town. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful around these parts. Let's see what happens. Don't cover the camera. When everybody else get beat up, the camera be right up in their face. She is killing me with this outfit. Anna does not look good in these outfits. None of her professional look. I swear to God, a lot of these bitches on the show, they talk a lot of shit, but they can't dress. Anna can't dress for shit. She cannot dress. Oh my God, so damn tacky. Lex can't dress. There's a couple girls that cannot dress on this show, and she is one of them. She looks absolutely ridiculous. It's just, I don't even get the outfit. I don't get the hair. It looks like that guy from The Fifth Element. This shit, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling that. How the fuck are you worried about her when y'all walked in? You and H.P.I.C walked in like a couple, like the couple that you guys are. You guys are a couple, right? Y'all walked in together, and how all of a sudden, because y'all been together all this time. Y'all, Mariah, y'all little group of four, little party of four, right? Y'all been walking in together all this time. Why all of a sudden when Biggie gets attacked, she's walking in by herself? Like, I just think that's weird. How is she walking in by herself when the whole time y'all was hanging out together? Y'all been riding together for the most part. Y'all been hanging out together. Sometimes Biggie rides with the other girls or whatever, but y'all, you and your girlfriend H.P.I.C, y'all be ducked off. And I think that they did this little extra shit just to make it seem like they give a fuck. I still stand on what I said. They don't give a fuck about Biggie. Because why the fuck they ain't walked in with her? Because they didn't want to have to fight any outside people with her. That's what it was. Okay? So, yeah. You know what? As much as they be doing the shit that they be doing, I'm glad that they don't feel safe. Good. That's what the fuck y'all bitches get. I'm glad you bitches don't feel safe, because look what y'all do to other people. Look how y'all treat each other. And I agree with Tabi when she said we're so disconnected, we're separated from each other, so anybody could try anything with us type shit. And I agree. Y'all are not united as a group. It's all split apart. Y'all go against each other. Y'all don't even have an understanding like you're supposed to have each other back against outside people. I don't care about outside people joining the show and fighting them, because they get away with a lot of shit within their own little realm. They get away with a lot of shit. So sometimes the outside people need to come in and kind of humble their ass. So I really don't give a fuck. Now you feel unsafe and everything else. Well, that's how a lot of girls felt around you guys. You know, so y'all always jumping people, always seeking to seek on people and everything like that. But I see none of y'all don't want to fight them people in that town, because they might go to their car and pop the trunk on y'all. That's what y'all worried about. Y'all worried about getting your asses beat, because ain't gonna be enough security. There's more people, there's more locals than there are of y'all. You know what I'm saying? They was already plotting, because when them two girls, when H.P.I.C and Anna walked inside the club, that girl that attacked Biggie was looking right at them. She was standing right there at the bar, and she was looking right at them. They didn't even notice. She was waiting for Biggie specifically. So I don't know. It sounded weird. It sounds disconnected, because if Biggie would have walked with them three with her girls, would have happened? It would have to force H.P.I.C or force Anna to actually fight, but they didn't want that. So everybody knew what was going to happen to Biggie except for Biggie. That's what I think. Everybody knew what was going to happen. Why are you worried about who's going to do it or who did it? Y'all need to get in the van and get the fuck out before these motherfuckers. You don't know these people. They will pop the trunk on y'all. Y'all are in the South. They will pop the trunk on y'all. You know what I'm saying? They will beat the fuck out of y'all. This ain't y'all little safe little haven that y'all have where y'all can be big and bad. You guys are out there in the elements, okay? And you know what I'm saying? So y'all need to be careful. It's like hillbilly justice type shit. Be careful. No offense, you know what I'm saying? But why the fuck are you over here trying to investigate? What are you gonna do? Your little ass ain't gonna do shit. And where the fuck your bitch at? Where your bitch at? Like, y'all need to get in the car and y'all need to just fucking leave. That's what y'all need to do. If y'all not gonna get y'all ones, clearly it's not gonna happen. Yo, there go Tasiki standing right there looking confused, always. Mouth open. First of all, they need to get Biggie up out of there. First of all, they need to get Biggie up out. The other girls that are sitting down, they seem like they fine. They need to get Biggie up on out of there. Whoever that's standing Biggie, they all need to just go. Because why they allow Biggie to walk back in the club and confront more people? You do not know these people that's in the club. And when you saw how a lot of their facial expressions were when them baddies walked up in there, you could tell they didn't give a fuck about them. I'm sorry. They did not give a fuck about them. Even though their faces is blurred, I could see from their body language, they just looking like, oh yeah. Like, this is their spot. Like, you can tell, like, it's a local spot in the hood. It's their spot. They're like, oh, yeah, the baddies is here. Y'all don't even fuck with them bitches anyway. You know, some people, some locations, they don't give a fuck about y'all like that. You know, only little kids. These are grown-ass people, it look like. Grown-ass people that this is their little spot that they go to, their little hood spot. And you guys are coming in on their turf. So why the fuck are they allowing Biggie to walk in and try to question people? Bitch, you can't fight. Like, do you know that these security guards, as big as they are, they're still outnumbered. It's still not enough security guards. And the club, this venue probably got their own security. You feel me? So why didn't the guy, I don't know if that guy who was like, get out, if he the owner or whatever, because she should not be allowed to walk back in the club questioning people, because what it's going to do is going to cause a whole motherfucking stampede, and all the girls going to have to fight everybody at the club, and y'all bitches, a lot of y'all bitches can't even fight. Okay? Tasiki is smoking a cigarette. She's not showing any indication she want to fight. Mariah like, we gonna jump there. Who the fuck is we? You ain't gonna do shit either, bitch. Okay? So a lot of y'all bitches on this show are some non-fighting ass bitches. Y'all think y'all can fight because y'all busy fighting bitches like each other and having everybody break it up in 10 seconds. But this is the streets. You guys are out there in the elements, okay? You guys are out there in the elements, and if Biggie ends up getting into it with a group of people, then it's gonna force y'all to get involved, and y'all gonna have a whole mob of people against y'all, like how it was with BGC Miami when them girls was on the beach, and the whole crowd of people at the beach wanted to fight them. Come on now, y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Janelle, girl. This is not your scene, girl. This is not your scene at all. And look at Rolly. I tell you, all these bitches, they so Hollywood. They think they hard when they in their own little realm. But you can see how they act when they're out there in the elements and they're out in the outside where they can't. You can tell that these bitches don't know how to function outside of the Zeusverse. They don't know how to function because everything, their whole life is Zeus. That's their whole social life and everything else. So it's almost like they can't function. Like, look at the bitch throwing herself on the floor and like just so fucking dramatic, yo. All that bullshit they be fucking talking, boy, I tell you. Just get them the fuck out of there. Because then people don't look like they wanted y'all to be at their club any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? And you just never know who is who and all that. And yeah, you got to see, you can't, that's why I can't go everywhere with everybody. Personally, I can't go anywhere with everybody. You got to know how to conduct yourself. And, you know, Biggie girl, I mean, what happened to her is fucked up, you know. But it's just kind of like, basically, nobody wasn't really practicing any situational awareness in this episode, including Biggie. Biggie should have known it was a setup. You walking in by yourself, you're not walking in with your girls all of a sudden. Like, it seemed like everybody knew, even Natalie through her confession. I'm like, bitch, you knew that shit was gonna happen. Like, it's just so obvious. And you know what? Sidebar right quick. If I was on this show, and I know that there's bitches on the show that are like production pet, CEO pussy, you know, security pets or whatever, right? If I knew I was on this show and I knew the odds were in my favor, I would literally pay outsiders to fuck them up. Oh yeah. Every bar, what bar we about to go to? What city? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would be getting bitches to knock you right in the motherfucking head. And oh my God, what happened? That's what the fuck I would do. Oh shit, I spotted Belizean. Oh shit, I do know there's some, ain't they in Houston? I do know there's some Belizeans in Houston. So I wonder if they're gonna go to one of them, like, their after hours at their clubs and stuff. Cause I heard they do have events out there or whatever. But yeah, I see that Belizean dude right there. He got the Belizean flag wrapped around his neck. Yo, what up? What going on? See, I told you. They should never let Biggie back in. See, now it's a whole group of people. So now they saying that apparently it's Lauren London from BGC, that I guess she got family out there or whatever. She got peoples out there, and they was the one that attacked Biggie, or it was her people that attacked Biggie. So I guess maybe they got into it over social media. I don't know. I don't follow these people on social media, so y'all let me know. But you see, they allow Biggie to walk back in and cause all that commotion. See, if I was a regular and I was a local, I'd be mad as fuck. Like, get them bitches up out of here, please. Like, This shit is a fucking annoying. They came and caused all this drama and shit. They should have gave them their own. Well, they did have their own designated area, but it should have been away from everybody else. Away, like all the other spots they've been through. They put them outside. They had, like when it was in Detroit, they had them outside in a whole other area just for themselves. That's what they should have did. Because there's people on the show that like you said, like there's people that like you, there's people that don't like you, that's trying to get opportunity. But guess what? They learn from watching you. I learned from watching you, Dad. Okay, I learned from watching you. Okay, the reason why them people are so reckless because they watch you guys be reckless to each other. So when they see you guys out on the street, they do it to you guys. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's just what the fuck it is. That's the energy y'all bringing people. Okay. That's the energy y'all bringing people. Whenever y'all go out in public, people, the stuff that y'all be saying on the internet, how reckless y'all be talking, people will see you and they will wait for you at certain locations and they will whoop that ass. You feel me? You doing all this with security guards, Biggie, and you can't fight. Your bitches ain't behind you. They're not doing nothing. All y'all need to leave. I could have swore all the other girls leave. So why the fuck are you still walking back in? See, I told y'all when that lady that attacked Biggie, she saw Tasiki and Slender Man walk inside the club. She saw them walk, and she was giving them a weird look. I could tell she was behind that blur. She was looking at them, and a lot of people was looking at them like, people that was in the background, the crowd where they say where Lauren London was at, they was all looking like, there go them bitches right there, and yeah, there they go right there. Like, come on now. Just by the looks of it, they didn't want y'all asses up in there. Y'all was, it's just funny to me. So now they catch themselves saying, we looking for the bitch, we looking for the girl. Stop lying. Just fucking leave. You looking for the girl. This is her place, her city. Y'all really want these niggas to pop the trunk on y'all? Like, y'all are in the South. Like, come on now. Like, what are y'all doing? Just fucking leave. You're not going to be able to find a bitch. Whoever that hit you, she must have already fucking left or whatever. She must be in the back or whatever. This is their turf. So what y'all going to do? Because that girl, that woman that attacked Biggie, you don't know who the fuck she with. So y'all willing to get y'all asses beat in front of everybody? Like, this ain't no reality TV fight. Y'all are really in the streets. Like, come on now. Girl, fine, shut the fuck up about this situation. You really fucking forcing it, bitch. You are forcing it. You got what you didn't get what you wanted and you started crying. You thought that all the girls was going to jump with you and jump down Natalie's throat. That's their fucking boss. Like, I already said this already, but I feel like she's just trying to stretch it because she really ain't got no storyline. A lot of these girls don't really have no storyline or whatever like that. And say what you want about Tavi, but Tavi is the storyline. She keeps people talking. She keeps the drama going and things like that. If she wasn't on the show, let's be honest, if Tavi wasn't on the show, if Summer wasn't on the show, it would be boring. Nobody would have anything to fuss over. Everybody is tiptoeing around each other, fake liking each other, being fake as fuck and all this other shit. Like, even Cole was like, now you hurt. Like, she kind of, bitch, come on now, you know we don't give a fuck. Like, she's trying to force herself. It seemed like Fonda trying to force herself to care or force herself to be mad at Tavi when she really don't have a reason to be mad at Tavi. And even if she did have a reason, she didn't have to take it out on her in front of all them girls. So you're trying to justify, you slipped up and you had to apologize to Natalie because you looked at dumb. You had to apologize to Natalie. But what it really is you're jealous of the relationship that Natalie has with Tavi, and that Natalie prefers Tavi for some reason. She just like her. She just like her for some reason. Her spirit take to her more than it take to you, because Tavi never disrespect Natalie. You disrespect Natalie. So you're mad because Tavi has favor with Natalie. It should be good that Tavi got favor with somebody. If it was anybody to have that is worth having favor, it would be Natalie. You know what I'm saying? If you're a cast member and Natalie have to give you favor, that's the best thing. Who give a fuck about what the castmates think? Who give a fuck about what the fans think? If I was Tavi, I wouldn't give a fuck about you or any other bitch. All I give a fuck about is the bitch signing my fucking check. Everybody else, we can run it anytime, any day, anywhere. Bitches look like some damn lot lizards. So you got Slender Man, her girlfriend to Slippy, we got Becky, and we have Mariah Scurry. So they decided to come together and talk because, they don't really have a storyline. They're not really doing that. There's a lot of girls that are just kind of dry this season. They're just asking questions and they're just not even doing anything. Out just talking about discussing everybody else because they ain't got shit going on. Nobody really got no storyline. So anyway, they're just sitting over here talking. I'm just noticing that they look like lot lizards. They're dressed like them. Especially Anna. She is definitely dressed like a fucking lot lizard, okay? Like, I was expecting her, she's a Leo, right? So I'm expecting her to dress like to the nines, and I'm not seeing any of that. It's real tacky. There's a number of girls on this show that cannot fucking dress, and it's almost like they dress like it's Halloween, like they had the WWE. It's just really strange. It look like costumes and stuff, like not really actual clothes. I don't know if they tell them to dress like that so they can attract kids to watch the show or what. By the way, Biggie hair looked really nice in the confessionals. That's a nice color on you. It looks nice. Keep that. That actually looks really, really good on you. Crazy how these girls be acting so gangsta, but when it comes to people outside, when it comes to the outsiders, they're fucking scary as shit. Y'all notice that? in the Zeus verse, they feel like they big and bad, but as soon as they go out and they're in other people's cities and shit like that, they real fucking scary. So of course they would encourage, yeah, I'm gonna sue, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But don't go around acting like you a gangster, like you a tough girl, when we all know that y'all are not. They really do think they a gang. Now he was like, y'all let this bitch rip off her chain. Like, I guess they really is a gang, because it kind of remind me of like if somebody throw their flag, they get DP'd and shit like that or whatever. Like, I think they really think they gangster though. They like, you disrespect the set. Like, you snatched off your own baddie chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god. I guess she was supposed to get packed out for doing that. That that's the equivalent of throwing your rag down and shit like that. Like. So now, because Lex got caught up in her situation with Summer and how mad she was, now she wants to assume that maybe her and Tavi, and Fonda have something going on. Okay, my response is, if they did, so what? Second of all, not everybody sucking and licking on their friends like your ass was doing. You barely wanted to admit that you did it, and you done fought this girl, Summer, 2, 3, 4 times because of it, even though Dolly was the one that gave out the news first, and you afraid for Dolly, so you didn't do anything. So why the fuck are you come out of nowhere ask questions? I would cuss her fucking ass out. Because bitch, shut up. You were sitting there all quiet, and when it comes to my situation, you feel like you can speak on my situation. Well, I heard, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you fucking heard, bitch. We not like you. Me and Fauna is not like you and Summer, bitch. Okay? Like, don't try to project that shit up on other people, bitch. Just because you got caught up in it. And I think the reason why, what's the name, anytime Lex catches herself having a problem with a bitch, it's usually sexual attention, and it's usually because she is jealous of their energy or their personality or their magnetism. She's jealous of that because she don't have that. She don't have that personality, so she looks at other women and she studies them and she kind of resents them, and then she starts shit with them so she can learn. However they react to her, that's how she learn. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like she's just trying to be messy in this scene. Really messy, because she could have asked that same question with Natalie and Scotty, and it would actually be true. Okay. Yeah, because you want Fonda too. Don't forget that shit. Of course, she want to find out for herself, because let's be honest, she was all up on Fonda's bumper last season. She was obsessed with fighting Fonda because Fonda wasn't scared to fight her from the first time they fought. I think she kept trying to fuck with Fonda because she was also jealous of Fonda too. She was jealous of how Fonda carried herself and blah, 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 blah when she first got there or whatever. So she is asking for herself. Lex is asking for herself because she been wanting Fonda. She wanted Fonda. She wanted Scotty. She was jealous of Tavi's energy. Who knows? That could have been sexual tension there too. Like, it was always a reason, excuse to put hands on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's something there. If she's trying to fight you, you got something that she won't. Whether it's your coochie, whether it's your energy, whether it's your personality, your essence, who you are as a person, that's what she's after. She's after that. So it's interesting how she's trying to make this about. Why are you worried about her liking girls? Do you like girls? Wow, she really. I look at Lex's body language when Natalie said, "I'm gonna call Summer." Notice she folds her arms. Go ahead, call her. She's nervous because she knows that Summer don't hold back. Summer's not a liar. She may be a lot of things, but the bitch isn't a liar. Lex is a liar. That's what the L stand for. A liar. Okay? That's what it stands for her name, Lex. Lex the liar. That's what the bitch do. She lied for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? She couldn't even admit that the bitch ate her. She couldn't even admit that. So, if her trying to be transparent or honest, I would just be rolling my eyes, because it's like, to get the truth out of you, you have to squeeze it out of her. It's like fucking pulling teeth. So I wouldn't believe anything that come out of her mouth, because she didn't even admit that her and Summer messed around, period. Now it's, oh, well, she did eat my cooch, but I didn't do nothing. That's a lie. I don't believe anything that come out that girl's mouth. I swear, anything that come out that girl's mouth is pure fiction. I think it's crazy that they want to ask Summer, because Summer been quiet these past couple episodes, and that's why Dolly and Lex just be bored and shit like that. They just be bored. They like stray dogs without Summer. So the fact that they asking Summer, it's like they have to include Summer in what they're doing, because she's the only barely. I mean, she's one of the few entertainment that's on the show. I understand Summer not wanting the same thing, because like, okay, the next time she get mad and then we're going to fight again. I'm tired of arguing with them. I'm tired of fighting with them. Everybody said that I kept talking too much and I kept doing this and that. So now I'm quiet. Now, as soon as Summer is quiet, all of a sudden, everybody want to call her. All of a sudden, Natalie want to call her and ask her for all them girls. Well, what happened? I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. There's no need, because we all know Lex ain't going to speak the truth. And if I say the truth again, just like I did last time, I'm going to end up having an arguing fight with her again. I'm just tired. I think that Summer is just tired of arguing fight with them. She's trying to keep a distance, but they miss her energy so bad, so they need her input. They need her input. They need something, because she's been really quiet these past couple of episodes. She's not giving them what they need, and they're bored. These bitches ain't got no motherfucking storyline. You know what I'm saying? So I understand her not like really wanting to say anything or whatever, even though she knows the truth. We all know that Lex is a liar, and she lied to kick it, and she in front of all them girls, so she gon', you know what I'm saying? Her issue with Jayla, her issue with Tavi, her issue with Fonda, her issue with Scotty, all of that was because they have a quality that she wants. Either they say pussy or they energy or something. You know what I'm saying? That's why she all of a sudden you don't think it's weird that all of a sudden she start asking Tavi, you like girls, you date girls? Since when did she wanted to know that? Why does she want to know that? Because maybe there was some part of her that wanted to fuck Tavi too. They wanted to talk to Tavi. Why you worried about whether Tavi like girls or not or whatever like that? Like, bitch, you can ask me shit. As much as we fall, you can't even have no conversation with me. I would ignore her. Everything she say to me in the scene, I'd be like, yeah, anyway, girl. Yeah, girls. I would just be talking to everybody but her. They're going around the couch and asking each girl, do you think that Lex did it? Like, what are we doing this for? Because it's like, this bitch really need validation. We know that you probably most likely did. You lied about the fact that you did mess with her in the first place. So now you're saying, okay, well, I did mess with her, but I didn't do that. It just kind of makes you, like, you already made out to be a liar. I wouldn't even answer the question either. Summer didn't answer it either, because, like, y'all set me up to have this girl argue and fight over something that's true anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why would I even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this bitch need validation. Why the fuck everybody got to say what their opinion is? That shit. And see, when Tavi said it could have been a drunk night, you see Lex, how she reacted to it, right? That's how you know it's true. That's how you know it's true. When that girl gets super animated and stuff like that, you could already tell that she is hiding something. Look what happened when Natalie got Summer on the phone. She was folding her arms. She was getting super defensive. That is the behavior of somebody who feels fucking guilty. And I'm glad that Tavi was just like, yeah, it must have been a really drunk night, obviously. And you saw how Lex reacted. And then what is her immediate response? Is to project. That's what she does. Unevolved September Virgos, they love to project. Everything that they judge and talk about other people about, they do the same thing behind closed doors. Worse, they do more behind closed doors. Why to sit there and talk about everybody else. So one of their favorite things I like to do is project exactly what the fuck they do behind closed doors to somebody else. See, but they can't do it to somebody who's unapologetic, like how Summer is. Summer's unapologetic. Yeah, I did that shit. We did that shit. You did that shit. Yeah, nigga, that's what happened. This, that, and the third. But when it comes to Lex, she wants validation. She worries about what people think. She don't have a mind of her own. She doesn't have a personality. You know what I'm saying? So she just like, she needs everybody's validation that's sitting on that fucking couch. Tavi, I'm glad that you was honest. Everybody else just kissing ass. I'm glad that you was honest. Like, yeah, obviously it's a drunk night. Her body language and her face is a dead motherfucking giveaway. If I was sitting there, I would just fucking laugh. Every time she get mad, I would just laugh, because you are a joke, girl. Like, it's so obvious that you did it. You did it. You liked her. Why are you ashamed? Because it seemed like you're ashamed that you even messed with Summer. That you were ashamed because you worried about what other people think. Again, that's another trait that unevolved September Virgos have. They really do care about what other people think. They'll come up on the internet lying and shit. They care about what everybody fucking thinks. The way how they treat people behind closed doors is because of self-image. Is to maintain their self-image, because they're truly all worried about what people say. Because if you don't give a fuck about what nobody says, you wouldn't mistreat your friends. You wouldn't be doing this and that. You wouldn't have no reason to lie about what you said, what you did, what you done. None of that shit, unless you give a fuck about the public opinion. So just seeing how she's acting right now, it's a dead motherfucking giveaway. You did that shit. She ate you. You ate her back. Okay. Tavi got her back. Summer is your thing, not mine. And look at Dolly. Dolly like, oh! And look at her reacting. You could tell that it's true, and the bitch is mad. Dolly reacted. Even Dolly knows true. You can tell how Dolly's looking at Lex like, damn, this bitch can hardly hold it together. Because Dolly don't even believe it. And then you see Sapphire writing shit down in the notebook. Okay. The notebook is here for another season. And I just think this is so fucking funny. This is funny. Okay, we need Tavi on this show, bitch. I'm glad she had this little moment right here. This is so funny. Let's see how she reacted. Because you can tell she get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that Dolly reacted that way, it looks really bad on you, boo. It looks really bad. See, they're trying to get some stuff started with, and then Lex trying to get some stuff started with Fada and Tavi once again, because she's saying y'all said that y'all fucking, no bitch, you the only person that fucked on your friend. You the only person that fucked your friend and fought your friend. Nobody else is doing that but your ass, bitch. Stop trying to project on the other people. Stop trying to find trying to make these two other girls quarrel with each other. They already done quarrel and argue the night before. So now you're being messy. You see how Natalie looking at her like, girl, calm down. Like, don't be sitting up here making lies. You got so mad at the fact that everybody knew what you did with Summer that you got so upset that you was up there crying and yelling and screaming and running and fighting. But it's okay for you to speak on other people's situations. What if they get mad at you the same way? Or would they be justified? Yes, they would be. So stop trying to joke like that. Not everybody jokes like that. You the only person that like lick and fight and fuck your friend. That's you. That's what you do. Okay? Don't be lying on her. See? She's stirring shit up. Yeah. So Fauna, make sure you get on Lex then for that. Because that was weird. Right. Ain't nobody like you, Lex. Maybe you're not her type. So you see how she tried to flip it on Tavi and say, oh, maybe you weren't her type. You just mad because you couldn't catch Tavi in a lie, bitch. You're just mad because you couldn't catch Tavi in a lie. First, you were assuming that they were each other's type and that they were messing around. No, bitch, it's just you. Stop trying to project. It's only you. You're the only person that fight and fuck your friends. Yeah, that sounds like a you thing. Like she said, the Summer is a you thing. She got mad because everybody was laughing at her and she looked like a fool and a liar, which is that she is. So, you know, now Natalie puts Fawn on the phone and she tries to run down the story, but then what's the name saying, oh, well, you probably weren't her type anyway. Girl, please. Obviously, they must have been each other's type socially. What does it matter? Why are you worried about whether everybody else is fucking just because you got caught fucking your friend? The fact that Dolly said indecisive, she know. I mean, you can look at Dolly and Lex and you can see how they're looking at each other, talk about it and shit like that. And you could tell that Dolly don't even believe Lex. Dolly knows that it happened too. So the fact that she wasn't even sure and she didn't say anything, she knows that it's true. So everybody needs to stop like trying to validate this little girl because we all know that's what she did. Like I'm kind of sick of this conversation. It's the truth. I'm glad. I'm happy for Tavi in this episode because you know not that she never had a problem with vocalizing, but I'm glad that she's speaking the obvious. You know, she's speaking the obvious truth, and these bitches can't handle it because you know they got infantilized minds. Why to keep having the same conversation over and over again? Why y'all expect for Tavi to hate Natalie because y'all don't like the fact that Natalie favored this girl. Y'all don't favor her. Y'all don't like the fact that she got favor with Natalie. What do y'all expect? The bitch write her fucking checks. Hello? The bitch writes her fucking checks. She broke up the fight because she sees that her coworker is attacking her boss. If you're on your job and your coworker is attacking the boss, what would behoove you is to try to break it up or yell stop or run and go get help, go get security in the building and have them come break it up, fight something. The rest of you bitches just stood there. You guys didn't do anything, and the only person that got up to do something was Tavi. Y'all mad because Tavi is more real than y'all. She's more genuine than you guys are. Let's just be honest. She did the right thing by breaking up the fight between both ladies. She wasn't trying to sneak ahead like other girls would do. She wasn't trying to do any of that other than break up the fight. So you guys are jealous of the fact that Natalie fucks with her. And that's all that is. Y'all don't like Natalie. Y'all talk shit about her behind her back. And I'm not saying she innocent, but we're just being honest here. Y'all talk behind her motherfucking back all the time. Da-da-da-da. Y'all be up underneath bitches that are cool with Natalie, talking shit about Natalie. And this is the only girl that's actually being consistent and real with Natalie. That's why Natalie fuck with Tavi. Because Natalie said Tavi is real. You bitches are not real. Y'all sit there and talk about each other and then lie to each other, jump in people's fights, do all kind of weird ass shit. And you get mad because Tavi's not doing it because Tavi got favor with her. That's what this is about. So I'm glad that Tavi was like, you're just mad because somebody that's cool with me, you're not cool with them. That's what this is about. Finally, you just told some other bitches, oh, we ain't gonna be friends no more. We ain't talking no more. Da 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 da. Okay, then, bitch, why are we having this conversation then? Why you keep bringing it up when you get in front of all the girls? Every time you get in front of the girls, you want to bring it up all the fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're saying that she's dick riding Natalie. Okay, well, she thinks that you're dick riding Diamond. Diamond's not here. Natalie's not here. Why are we talking? Bye, girl. I mean, sit in your corner. Sit in your corner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just to sit there and have you said that you weren't going to talk to her no more. You weren't going to be friends with her. So why are you keep trying to force a conversation and force an argument? Tavi, exactly. If you would have held Natalie's arms down and allowed Diamond to beat up Natalie, then everybody would have liked you and shit like that. But you did the right thing. You didn't do anything because you want somebody. Like, you did the right motherfucking thing. Exactly. And that's why they quiet and they looking at her because they know she fucking right. That's why they quiet and they looking at her right now. They know she's right. If I would have held Natalie's hands down and would have allowed Diamond to steal off on her, y'all would have liked it. But because I didn't allow that to happen, y'all got a problem with it. Ain't she signing all y'all checks? She ain't just signing mine, bitch. She signing all y'all checks. Okay? Mutual, yes, she was. She was being mutual. They don't like the fact that she was being mutual. They know she telling the truth. Hey, you can tell when you telling the truth when you're in a room full of fake ass bitches because I've been in a room full of fake ass bitches that was supposed to be related to me and shit like that. When you're in a room full of fake ass niggas, fake ass bitches, when you speaking the truth, they quiet as fuck. Just peep their body language, peep their facial expression when they looking at you while you're speaking the fucking truth. Because even they fucking know it's the goddamn truth. Even they know it. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. She was trying to mutually break up the fight for the betterment of both people, just to break it up, because none of y'all bitches weren't doing it. Y'all mad because this woman is noble. Tavi is a noble person. She's real. If she said that she have your back, she have your back. She's not. Y'all not used to that type of realness. That's what it is. Y'all fans, y'all castmates, y'all not used to that type of realness. Y'all used to being fake. This show teaches you bitches to be fake as fuck. Okay? Tavi is not the only bitch that is getting her checks signed by Natalie. All them bitches getting their checks signed by Natalie. All of them. Because why are y'all trying to make it seem like what she did was wrong? Asking her all these dumbass fucking questions. Y'all don't like the fact that Diamond didn't get off on Natalie the way how she wanted to. And Tavi already beat up DTB. Y'all was trying to set her up to have DTB beat her up, but we all know DTB can't fight. Tavi can fight a little bit more better than DTB, and she was whooping that ass. That's why y'all cut off the fight, because she was whooping that motherfucking ass. Sure was. Y'all didn't get what y'all wanted out of that either. So now y'all want to try to make her feel like she was wrong with what she did. She wasn't fucking wrong. And thank you, Tavi, for defending yourself against these fake ass bitches, because all them getting they checks signed by the same bitch. Just like, crazy part about it is, like I said, they love feeding off of Tavi's Loosh. They love feeding off of her Loosh. And when she's quiet and she's calm, they keep saying stuff and they keep trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. And when she counts the cents, she say, no, it is not a fucking dollar. It's 15 cents. It's not $1. They keep on gaslighting her until she gets angry and starts yelling. And then they be like, okay, stop yelling. Okay, Tavi, okay, stop, Tavi, stop. They keep doing this shit because they know it's true. This is their way of feeding. She's around a bunch of fucking dumbass energy vampires, a bunch of dumbass bitches. Okay, all they want, they have infantilized mind. All they want to do is argue over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't go the way how they fucking wanted to go. You ain't the fucking boss, bitch. You mad because the boss like me, the boss don't fuck with you. Oh well, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you hoes. This is what I like Tavi for what she said. But I wish you would have ended it like this. You ain't signing my check. None of you bitches ain't signing my motherfucking check, but Natalie motherfucking none. So am I gonna break up a fight between my coworker and my boss? Hell motherfucking yeah. Do I give a fuck about what you say and what the fans gotta say? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have the bitches back that's signing my motherfucking check. Cause y'all ain't signing my checks. Y'all ain't helping me get out the motherfucking hood. So fuck you bitches. Okay? That's what I wanted Tavi to say before she sat down. But anyways, they love to feed off of this girl's Loosh. Because they know that she's right. They know that she's a better person than them. She's a noble person. She has more sensibility. She's more emotionally mature. Sometimes she say things that are out of turns. Sometimes she turn up. But they like it when she turn up. They love it when she turn up because they're able to feed off of her energy, okay? They're able to feed off of this girl's Loosh. Because between all these women, they all starving for energy. They don't have much energy. They're karmic in nature. Very fucking karmic. And they all follow behind each other. They dumb. These bitches are stupid. Not all of them, but there's a few of them I like. But these bitches are dumb. They don't sit to ass. Okay, this is the only bitch that actually Tavi's the only bitch that actually got fucking good sense in her head out of most of the girls that's fucking there. So they try to make her feel bad about what she did. You didn't do nothing wrong, Tavi. You didn't do nothing wrong. They mad because they living vicariously through Diamond's beef with Natalie. But nobody's saying nothing to Natalie's face. When Natalie walking through, hey girl, hey Natalie, hi, you look good, girl. Fake ass fucking bitches. Girl, bye. Anyway, next. So I guess Tommy comes to the rehearsal and Lex all of a sudden want to say something to Tavi. I guess because she feel like the other girls is going to back her up. She already knows that her and I feel like her and Coca-Cola got something going on. Anyways, well, you could tell when people got something going on because they like to project on other people and they assume everybody doing the same shit they doing. So basically Tommy getting on stage and Lex is calling her out right now. Let's see what. This is the end of the episode right here. Tommy ain't paying him no motherfucking mind. Good luck, girl. Okay, so this is Tommy's friend. Mariah and Tommy's friend about to fight. Coca-Cola steps inside. She like, come on, let's go. It looks like they try to jump Tommy's homegirl. I don't know what her name is, but I've seen her on my timeline on TikTok. I don't know what the young lady name is. And yeah, I don't know what her name is. You know what she remind me of? She remind me of she looked like somebody. You know what she looked like? And that's probably why Mariah want to fight her. She looked like that girl from BBOD. Y'all remember Love and Hip Hop? Y'all remember BBOD? When Mariah was fighting with both of them girls, she looked like the other girl, the one that kind of like Ashanti a little bit. She looked like that girl from BBOD. I forgot her name, but Treasure or something like that. I forgot her name. But y'all remember, put it in the comment section. But anyway, this girl, she looks real sturdy, honey. And it looked like, what's her name, ain't really getting her like that. So it looked like Lex and her try to fight. Okay, let's see. So I see Lex trying to fight the girl, she not doing shit. You notice that she's windmilling and shit like that. I see one hit that Lex got, but she's holding the girl's arms because that girl looks sturdy. That girl look real sturdy. That girl look like she get one good hit on Lex, she will knock her down. But it looked like she got at least about 2 hits there. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so Mariah and that looks like Tommy or something fight him. Damn, yes, that's Mariah and Tommy. Damn. This is the most I've seen Tommy fought this whole motherfucking season. It was bound to happen. I guess she feel like every time she come on set, somebody trying to set her up. I guess, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I really don't care. Because I didn't like how Tommy did Tavi and shit like that. You know, using that little 3-ring knuckle brace thing. She was using that little 3. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a knuckle brace, like a brass knuckles a little bit, kind of. But it's like a little thing that she wear on her arm, like a little 3-ring knuckle brace type shit. And she was trying to hit Tavi with it. When she dropped it, even the security guards picked it up and gave it to her. And that shit really disturbed me. So I kind of low-key don't give a fuck about this right now. I don't care. It's extreme, but I don't care. It is what it is. Brandon T. Jones, I ain't seen him in a while, but he's on the show. And I think he rap, actually. I think he do music too, and he did movies and stuff like that. Wasn't he in that movie with Bow Wow and stuff? He was in the movie with Bow Wow and stuff. I think he was in the movie Lottery Ticket, was he not? But you remember Brandon T. Jackson or Jones? I forgot, I'm sorry. But yeah, we all know him from some of the movies that he been in and stuff like that. I think he went on a comedy tour and shit. So he was really popping like about like, you know, like in the 2010s, like mid to late 2010s and stuff like that. So it's cool to see him again or whatever. So the next episode looks good. This episode was like low-key kind of dry. I'm just glad that Tavi spoke her mind. She spoke the obvious fucking truth. She is surrounded by enemies, and girl, all I have to say is pay attention to the bitch that's signing your motherfucking check. Who give a fuck about all these other bitches? I ain't gonna talk to Tavi no more, but you still keep worrying about what I'm doing, what I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Like, just shut up. You want to fight Natalie? Go do it yourself. You mad because I broke up somebody beating up my boss? Go fight the boss then. Go fight the bitch that signed your checks then. Go do that. You know, you mad? You bitches don't even like me, but you mad because I won't do what you want me to do. The fuck? Y'all don't even like Tavi. Y'all don't like her. Y'all like feeding off of her Loosh. Y'all like feeding off of her good energy. But you expect her to care about what you guys think that she should do. If you bitches don't like me, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna make you hate me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even like this girl. Y'all don't even like this girl, but y'all expect her to fall in line and do what y'all want to do. Y'all want her to fall and do, y'all want her to basically fall in line and do what the group is. This is groupthink. This is what you guys call like a toxic groupthink. When everybody's supposed to be on the court and be on one thing. All of y'all bitches don't be saying shit when Natalie come. When Natalie walk in the building, y'all talk y'all little shit about Natalie. And then when she walk in the building, hey girl, hey, y'all be all extra quiet. You see how them bitches left Fauna hanging, right? And then Fauna had to cry and beg for Natalie's friendship back. But as soon as she got Natalie's friendship back or whatever, associateship back, she was back talking shit again in this fucking episode. So bitch, you fake as hell. And I hope Natalie watches this. You really mad, you're really jealous. And I believe Natalie when she said last episode that you've been hating on Tavi the whole time. I truly honestly believe that a lot of bitches in this house be hating on Tavi because she's more real. She's more solid. I'm sorry. If I was on this show, I would only be cool with Tavi. I'd be like, girl, don't fuck with them bitches, da-da-da. I would be giving her hella game. If I was on the show, I would be giving Tavi so much fucking game. That bitch will wake up a totally different person. I will tell her, bitch, pull your motherfucking energy back. You know what I'm saying? On some Machiavellian shit. I'm gonna show you how to play the game, boo. And everybody would have been in a motherfucking frenzy. You understand me? You know? I would only fuck with her. Maybe, yeah, Summer, Smiley, Nunu. Everybody else, I would give them the 3rd motherfucking degree. Bitch, you can't ask me no questions. I don't like you. Whatever. Hey Natalie, hey girl, you signing my checks, girl. Hey girl, how you doing? You alright? How the kids? How your mama? How your husband? How you doing? Oh, okay, girl. Yeah. And then that would be the end of that. Bitch, please. Anybody that wanted, then come get it. I don't give a fuck. As long as the bitch that's signing my motherfucking checks like me, I don't give a fuck about what any bitch is talking about. You see, they try to make Tavi feel like she do the wrong thing. She didn't do the wrong thing. She did the right thing. They just mad that she have favor. It's good. I'm glad that Natalie like her. I'm glad that somebody like her on the show, and it's somebody that actually matters. That's actually the CEO, you know what I mean? Executive producer. So it's a good thing that she has favor with somebody. They just want Tavi to be completely downtrodden. They want nobody to like her. They want her to be isolated. They don't want her to have any friends. They don't want her to have any type of support whatsoever. And guess what? Even if she didn't have any support, she'll still be a better woman than all of you bitches. All right, see you next week. Bye. Yeah, but anyway, final thoughts is obviously what the girls really want is they want Tavi to have no support, nobody, not Natalie. The fact that she has Natalie's favor, that's her trump card. That's her Uno reverse card. So in a perfect world, what they would prefer they would actually prefer Natalie to trash Tavi like how they would. Then they'll be satisfied. So I hope that Tavi, continues to speak her mind, because she was absolutely right. If you look at their body language of the girls when she stood up and she defended herself, they were quiet because they knew that she was right. I don't know. It's an energy thing. If you don't know how to read energy and you're an NPC and you're a fucking muggle, you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But when you are speaking truth, when you're amongst compromised vessels who are infested with entities, karmic feminines, you understand? When you're around women like that and you vibrate higher than them, they'll try to make you feel bad about who you are. And that's what they tried to do with this young lady, Tavi. That's what they were trying to do to her. And she did the right thing, try to make her seem like she did the wrong thing. I'm glad that she defended herself. But what it is that they don't like the fact that she has favor with her boss. And it's good that she has favor with her boss, because she don't have favor with anybody else. She doesn't have anybody else to have her back. So yeah, Tavi, stay away from them bitches. They up there talking about they got love for you, but yeah, hit her, do this, do that. They're not. Those are some shiesty ass little girls. Shiesty little girls that talk out of turn, that think they fucking know everything. You know what I'm saying? So stay away from girls like that and just stick with yourself. Be cordial with everybody. Don't try to hang out and be a part of nobody's crew. Be cordial with everybody and only be cool with your boss. That's it. That's it and that's all. The moment that you lose favor, that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? What the girls are going to try to do moving forward in the future seasons and all that shit. They're going to try to break up the relationship that you have with Natalie. They're going to try to put you in a negative light. So don't be surprised if they try to set you up next season by trying to have you fight with Natalie, argue with Natalie. Don't listen to anything they got to say, because they're going to try to get you out of favor with her, with your boss. So don't give in to any of their manipulations. If they come to you saying, oh, Natalie said this, she said that, what do you think about that, Tavi? Don't tell them shit like, oh, I don't know, that ain't got nothing to do with me type shit. Because they really want to sabotage you. That's what it really is. So anyways, so this episode, it was kind of dragging a little bit. I actually personally liked the episode before. Last week's episode was way more jam-packed. It made more sense, it was more dialogue. This one, it was just like, it was just the same old monotonous. It's the same old fucking conversation about the coochie eating gate and Lex lying and shit like that, and them trying. Because what I've gotten out of this episode is just everybody's trying to get energy off of Tavi and Summer. They feeding off of Summer's not around and Summer's too quiet, so they try to get Summer in the mix by saying, okay, because they don't have enough drama amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they tiptoeing around each other. So they calling what's her name? They calling Summer, oh Summer, something. They calling Fauna, oh Fauna, she said this, she said that. They trying to get shit stirred up because them bitches don't have enough personality or wherewithal to have any dialogue or have a storyline for themselves. So they were feeding off of Tavi's Loosh. She was like the sacrificial lamb as far as, she's like a Loosh farm for these bitches. And Summer wasn't having it. Summer was like, whatever, I'm not going to get involved, whatever, because y'all going to twist my words, try to get everybody to fight me. Like, I already know how y'all go, bye. It had nothing to do with, oh, she knew it wasn't the truth. No, she knows what happened between y'all. And it was pretty obvious that it did. So it was just a lot of tired conversation this episode. And the next episode looks a little bit more appetizing. All right, I'll see y'all next week.